Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining practice. As always, please practice according to your conditions, respect your limitations, and remember that practice is an offering. And so what we're putting out there is being felt by all beings everywhere. So now let's keep that in mind and let's begin. Close the eyes, bring your attention inward. At the moment of creation, God became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to the supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around. Give the sound of home 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're becoming one with all beings everywhere. Om. Fix your mind on God alone. Om. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the law to liberate us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Make this practice even better than meditation, even better, and more benefit, even more powerful, even more significant. Bring us all the fruits. Imagine this as your divine duty to all beings everywhere. Do it because it must be done. So let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. Do it 3 times, and with each one, try to do it in a single breath. Do it with conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and out, within and around. And if you don't know it, just pretend you're chanting the voice of the guru as though you chant, and then you will derive all the benefits as though you're chanting it perfectly. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smritambrikaksham Sabaya Vihantraha Sri. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smritambrikaksham Sabaya Vihantraha Sri. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smritambrikaksham Sabaya Vihantraha Sri. So now let's do the stimulation of the chakras. These are centers of consciousness that are situated all around the central psychic channel, the Sushumna Nadi. Starting at the base of spine, going up, there's a seed mantra associated with each and every one. And if we bring our focus there, imagine that you're opening it up in order to allow the energy to pass through. So there's 7 of them, as I said, and each of them has a color. You can concentrate on the color as well. So we're starting at the base of spine, and we're moving our way up. So as you're doing this, also imagine as the gates are opening, you're allowing the energy to pass all the way up. In order for the energy to release, however, we have to always be in adherence to ethical rules. When we're fully established in them, then eventually the energy will rise up and reach the crown. When it reaches the crown, then it is said that it may eventually trigger divine bliss. So start at the base of spine. At the Muladhara chakra, the color is red. Calm response. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Repeat. Let's go to the Svadhisthana chakra at the root, at the sacral area. The color is orange. Bum, 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 bum. Repeat. Bum, 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 bum. Repeat. So now calm response after each set. Now, come up to the navel now, move it, Manipura, the color is yellow. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, 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 rum. Next, the hearts, the color is green, anhata. Yum, 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 yum. Repeat. Yum, 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 yum. Next is the base of the throat, color blue. This is Vishuddha. Hum, 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 hum. Repeat. Hum, 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 hum. Next, the third eye, Anya, color indigo. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. Finally, the crown, the color is violet. Sahasrara. The sound is one om, but is long. So you just allow the sound to ride the breath. Deep breath in. Om. One more time. Imagine it's reaching all beings. Imagine that it has all the colors and vibrations and sounds imaginable. Inhale. Om. Variants of the colors and vibrations and sounds are infinite in this Om. Tap into your true nature, which is infinite in its nature as well, and that too is your nature. And through the practice, we try to celebrate that divine infiniteness within, divinity that exists, that's present equally in all beings. So now let's start off with some warm-up exercises, prepare the body for the practice to produce heat that will help to release impurities. Okay, so we're going to stand now. We're just going to start first by removing the impurities from the organs. Take a deep breath in. Next to come down, hands on the knees. All empty ones completely and relax belly muscles. Start to pop them in and out. Fast as you can. Hold everything up and in, hold the breath. And or keep holding the breath out. And then release, come back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. So if you can't hold the breath out as long, like just when you have to breathe, you just can stop. Push the belly button on the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale again. Empty the lungs. With the lungs really empty, start to roll the belly button against from the spine very rapid. At least 50 times if you can to hold the breath out. Hold everything. You hold the breath out. Push the belly button in front of the spine. Push your heart between your shoulder blades. Follow with your underneath of your back. And coming back up, breathe in and breathe out. Do the same thing, but this time we're trying to turn the belly. So imagine that you're gathering all the muscles up in a ball and just rolling around in the belly. Okay, so easy to see, but it's deep breath in, exhale, come down, and then now go to roll belly muscles. And so suck everything up and in. Imagine that there's a vacuum that sucked everything out. And release, come back up. Breathe in, breathe out. So now we'll continue some other exercise to prepare the body for the practice. Move your joints in every way. The body moving, more you end up in great trouble, as Dharma says. Hands on the hips, circle the head. Take it around and around. And go in the other direction. Now arms up over the head, inhale, exhale down, continue. Inhale straight up, exhale, yank the arms down. Spread the fingers as the hands come up, form fists, let's come down. Now in front, same actions with the hands. Moving arms back and forth. And then start to circle the arms completely. So just the arms should be spinning in opposite directions. Now start the swing again. Yeah, behind the ears. And now you can spin the arms the other way. So the arm that was going forward is now going backwards and vice versa. So now from here, arms up over the head, inhale. Now roll the body down. Allow the body to hit the thighs. I'll just stay there for a moment, stop shaking, bouncing. And roll your way back up. Next one, arms up over the head. Drop down into squat. Just come down as far as your knees allow you to. Be mindful of your joints. Yeah, injuries. Next one, arms in front of the shoulders, holding opposite arms across, holding the opposite elbows, and then turn from side to side. Kapalabhati as you're doing this. The exhale happens as you throw the body from one side, and the inhale happens in the center. So we head all the way around. And then breathe. Next one, arms up over the head, inhale, exhale down into squat again, inhale, jump up, exhale down. If you can't jump, just lift your heels. Next one, arms in front of the body, wrists the height to the shoulders, spin backwards to the front on the inhale, exhale, pull in and front right back out. Now arms down, same movement, but circle and quarter. Drop the arms back down as we reach in front. The feet apart, the toes pointing out beyond the edges of the mat, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the right arm up, inhale. Go to left and exhale. Next one is the same movement, but the breathing is a little bit different. Left arm up, inhale. Hold the breath, bend to the right. And back up. Inhale. On the exhale, inhale, raise your arm up, right arm up, bend to the left, hold the breath. Go deeper into the bend. And then return. Continue. Stretch the whole upper side of the body. Try not to fold. Make wrinkles to the waist. That's the underside. All of them is graceful. Move in a way that doesn't agitate the mind and bring it to a state of restlessness and expectation. Expectations are a form of mental attachment that ultimately leads to suffering. First, second sutra of yoga. Yoga is a cessation of the mind activity. You know, quieten the mind, make it more conducive to meditating. And the highest form of meditation is to merge the form, the object of your meditation, which we ultimately want to merge with God. That divine essence has within all of us. Imagine you have weights attached to all the fingertips. Allowing to sink deeper into the bend. Up. Hands in front of the feet, lift the heels, ready to squat. On the inhale, lift the seat. Exhale, drop it back down. Lift the feet a little bit more. Left hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, raise right arm up. Inhale, exhale, pass it underneath the right, left arm, left shoulder. The shoulder goes together. Inhale, exhale. Please come on in. Now right hand on the left shoulder. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, sweep it underneath the right arm, the right shoulder. And passes right over the top of the right shoulder blade if you can. Come all the way back. And next, onto your hands and knees. Touch the back, inhale, cow pose, exhale, cat pose, round the back. Inhale, exhale, go inner fire, inhale, exhale. Let's go from the shoulders, the trunk out of the hips, exhale. Inhale, stretch the belly skin, exhale the back skin. Inhale, 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 exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, more, inhale, exhale, inhale, and now the right leg comes up on the inhale, and then swing it up to the right on the exhale. Leg, left leg up, inhale, swing it up to the left. 5 minutes as you need to. Hold keep your left leg bent if that's better for you, and go slower if you need to. Now come onto your belly, use a blanket or cushion if you need to. Working the upper back muscles. Go down to the lower body, from the hips all the way down to the tops of the feet. Join hands together if you can. Squeeze the palms together, inhale up. Exhale down. Up, down, 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 up, down. Next one, hold it. Up. Relax, stuff the arms by the side spot. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms to the front. Going to either, we're just going to pull the legs up, and then when the legs come down, the body doesn't breathe too much. Just breathe your legs and arms at the same time, like so, or you alternate the right arm with the left leg, left arm with the right leg. Okay, so you just keep alternating. And however, just rock on your belly. Again, work on the hands, breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to come back into child's pose. 4 movements for this one. Your seat starts behind heels, inhale, round your back, coming up into high cat. Exhale, chest forward, hips between your hands, cobra. Inhale, back into high cat. Exhale, bring the seats all the way back. Come up, inhale. Exhale forwards. Roll it back, inhale. Exhale. Move gracefully, inhale. Try not to make big kinks in the lower back or the back of the neck. Up, inhale. And back. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, flexing. Inhale again, rounding. Exhale, flattening and lengthening. Coming up. Forwards. Up. And back. Inhale, moves like a wave emerging from the oceans, reaching its full height. Then starting to crest. And then disappear back in the water. Keep going, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Up. And forward. Up. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Up. Forward. Up. Rest for a moment. Breathe in. And breathe out. So now, all the Vikasana, half frog pose. Bring the right foot up. Take hold of the foot. You can either bring the fingertips and the fingers pointed towards the ankle, or spin your hand around on the top of the foot. Wrap your fingers around the toes, and this might give you a little bit more power to push the foot down. Try to get your foot down right beside your hip. If you want, you can lift your elbow up off your mat in the left arm, and this might give you a little bit more power to come down. Be careful of your knees as always. This is about softening the knees, lengthen the right knee back, lengthen the quad. Bye. Then the other foot. So spin the heel palm around on top of the foot. Wrap your fingers around the toes and then push down on the foot. Always again, respect your limitations. If it's a place of pain or suffering or anxiety or distress, think about the offering. And then release both feet at the same time now. With the pose. So just naturally flutter, you can, if you're swimming, the toes in the ground, a little bit. Now bring your feet up. See if you can bend the toes under on the right foot, take your left foot up, and see if you can bring it to crook the arm. And then the other one. So you have that there, might come up a little bit more easily. So if you can't, you can do bow pose, or just do best, just hold it however way you need. Don't push you can rest your forearms on your on your shins. If you can, you pull your feet right up over your shoulders if you can. And just hang out here. Next, if you make pull your elbows together, so shoulder tips and shoulder blades come together, bottom tips. Bring your fingertips down. See if you press into your fingertips. Maybe your knees come down. Touch your palms. Nice variation in cobra pose. Make the pose, step forward, the knees come up, and then release the feet. Relax, breathe in. Breathe out. So now full pose, standing asana. Take hold of the shins. Preferably somewhere legs. The feet are slippery. You can also just take hold of your tights or your pant legs or straps, if you rings if you need to. Lift your feet, and then you come up. Lift your chest and your thighs, exhale, come back down. Up, down, up, down. Each time trying to get your feet higher and higher. Up, really pull on the legs. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. Release. Breathe in to always the back. Exhale, sink everything down. In the Hatha Yoga Pranayama says that a complete posture, a complete practice is if you do something 12 times. So this is why we do it here. Okay, so you take hold of the shins now, and this time you rock on the belly. So if you come closer to your knees, you'll be able to get a little higher to the. You might do this once you come back on your knees. Hold your legs. The momentum. Achieve your reflexively. It feet all the way down to the ground. Loop on your legs. Be careful of your back. If you have a tight back, then don't try to tempt you bring your feet back all the way down to the ground behind you. And release. Hands on the forehead and hands, breathe in. And now we come back up. Standing on our shins. So we can have hand straight. And have your hands across your chest or on your seats. These are easier versions. If you're stronger, cactus your arms or your hands over the head. Hands in Kali Mudra. Inhale, lengthen, stretch up, hold the breath, go back. Come back up, exhale, and then continue. You have to roll the thighs towards one another, engage the buttocks. Really press down to the shins. Imagine you have the core tight, attached to your hips and your chest, and you're being pulled back up. Whoops, too far that side. As far as you can conclude. In the child pose, and then breathe out, relax everything. For the next one, again, the words that Janyanasana, eventually this will help you come all the way, like come do the drop backs and come back up. So from here, you come into Supta Virasana first. You're back on the ground if you can, your fingertips on either side of the head, like you're positioning to come into an upward facing bow, or and from here, press into your fingertips. Lift your head, lift your hips, and slide your head back behind your hands. Turn your hands around. I like to stay in like stay in the fingertips if you need to. You have more power. Okay, so from here, if you can just do those little push-ups with your hands Stay on the ground, or if you're more straight, push up your fingertips, flick yourself up, leave your hips apart. And then here, and this is not for everybody. Okay, so if you can't do all the ones, the exercises, modify as you need to. You can always find other exercises that suit your abilities. Breathe in and breathe out. Come up. At some point, you'll have the opportunity to experience everything. So don't worry. Go as far as you can in this lifetime. Next lifetime, you just pick up where you left off. Tucks. Inhale, stretch the arms and legs. Lengthen. Exhale, come into a tuck. Squeeze knees to shoulders up towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze in tight. Form a fist with your body or a little ball with your body. Inhale. Inhale. Chin between your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pull your shoulders off the mat. You can come up a little higher, and your connection might come a little bit more easily with your knees, the shoulders, your chin to the knees. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath this time if you come into tuck. Really pull your shoulders up. If you want to squeeze the outside of your knees, your elbows, bring one fist in front of the other over top of your knees. You can hand your head will reach the hands a little bit more easily. And release, exhale. Inhale. You can't touch your forehead to your knees or your hands. Don't worry about it. Just do your best. Concentrate on the space between your eyebrows regardless. Release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Hold the breath and tuck. Squeeze tight. Everything stops. All the body moves. All the mind activity and even emotion is so they're frozen. Inhale. Hold the breath and tuck. Great. Inhale. Hold and tuck. Release. Inhale. Tuck. Release. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. With the pose. Inhale, stretch. Hold and tuck. Release. Extend. Tuck. Everything stops again. Release. Inhale. Control, but still the mind. When you learn to control the mind, you have better control over your importance and your actions. Inhale. Breath. Control the mind will control you. Release. Inhale. Hold. Release the one. Inhale. Hold. And release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Imagine the feet to the floor of the teeth. Arms over the head. Bring the feet all the way back behind the head. The top pose. Bring the legs back down. Sit upright. Bring the bar over you. Back, go back. Down. Sit up. 2 more. It's graceful if you can't do the full. If it's difficult for you to sit up when the feet are down, just use momentum as your legs are coming down to sit up. Or you bend your knees and roll like a ball. And now from here, make your way back onto your belly. And glide between the arms, come up into cobra. Hold the breath, hold the pulse. Okay. Back. Glide forward again. Brushing those ground. If you need to modify the movement, if it's hard to slide, you just come into baby plank and then drop your hips down to your hands. And back. Come forward, inhale. Try not to jam up the neck to your shoulders and ears. Keep the neck long, the back of the body long. No wrinkles in the back. And back. Send you the serpents. See yourself in the body of the serpent. Imagine having a boundless range of motion. And back. Tap into all the regal qualities, their qualities as well. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless. And again. If you want, you can add your feet, work more joints, you want your fingertips even. Bring your feet up towards the head, hold the breath. And back. Doesn't matter if your feet don't touch your head, just try your best. Maybe pushing your hands, try to get your hips right behind your hands. And get most of the whole body up, you'll be able to take your feet to the head. You point your toes and imagine you squeezing the socks behind your knees so they don't drop out behind your knees. That's the way of training the body as well. Come forward, imagine your shoulders like the wings on either side, like the cobra's head. Make it nice and wide. Chest wide open in every sense. Back. Open your heart physically, spiritually, and emotionally. 2 more. Move your hands, use your fingertips, toes. One last time, make it your best one yet. Wheels into sides body. Come up, feet up. What? Your knees are perched. Too much that first. But when you're bending your legs up, it's sort of happens naturally anyway. So breathe in, breathe out. Eventually you learn tricks through constant practice to help you come to the place more easily. So now let's come to standing. So come to the front of the mat for sitting up. Sun salutations themselves are with the whole body. So I don't have much time today, unfortunately, so we'll do just these exercises and you still have the benefit of working the whole body. So hands to the heart here, bring arms up overhead, arch back, pull the body down. The right foot back knee down into the high plank. Bring the knees down, the feet all the way back, go forward, press into your hands, lift your seats away, your hips away from that upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Siddhanasana, melt the heart. If you're flexible, you can get your forehead to the ground. Then a right foot steps forward to the hands, drop down to the seat, Anjaneyasana. Feet together, Uttanasana, chest and the thighs, head down. Come all the way back, arch back. Come back up. Reach up and get back. Engage the buttocks, upper back muscles. Lie down, Uttanasana. Left foot back. It's the plank. Move down, again, the seat all the way back. Come forward between your arms, pull one towards the body, point the fingers outwards, and come up, chest and forward and the nose up like a dog helmet. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Try to imitate the form the best that you can for your body. Uttanasana. Come right up and standing. That's what's hard. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body, the breath will follow. Reach up and back. I tend to go back and drop back. You don't have to, of course. But this is just my own practice. Uttanasana. Right foot back. Into the plank. Knees down, the seat all the way back again. Glide forward, press into your hands. Up with your hips and the thighs up off the ground. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward again to your hands. Feet together, Uttanasana, chest on the thighs again. And coast your feet. Come all the way up and back. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body, the breath in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and even. And then the breath will give it more power, ease the movement. Use the plank. Use down and seat back. Right forward, the breath starts to go erratic. And even and labored, and perhaps you have to adjust your movement so that the breath remains again smooth. And comes with ease. Left foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. All the way up and back. Postures, sometimes the breath does change a little bit, but with, again, constant practice, the breath will eventually be able to come more easily poses. Right foot back. Good. Now from here into high plank. This time, if you can, bring your seat back without dropping the legs to the ground if you can. Go right through between your arms, upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Right stand, arch back. Come back on. Stand up again. Straight to hold like the body. Hold the body down. Left foot back. Into the plank. Deliberate movements. And all the way back to seat. If you need to modify, of course, you just drop your knees and your chest to the ground, your chin. Facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward to the hands softly. Feet together, Uttanasana. Move with grace, move with control, and power. And go on back again. Try to make the practice sense of moving meditation of reverence. Reverence towards all beings, see God in all forms. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. That's the forward. It's our real self-realization is when you see sameness everywhere. That sameness being God. Raise up, arms go up and back. Make practice of devotion. So add on now, reach up and back. And forward, bend your knees, belly and your thighs. Join your hands over your shoulders, over your back, and bring them all the way up. Right foot back, so touching fingers to the ground, come up into Kapyasana. Reach up and back, stretch. Come back into high plank. From here, swing your left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Come forward into high plank, lower your chest down first. Right into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right leg up. Step the foot between the hands. Kapyasana again. Seat right toward the heels. Lean away from the leg. Arch back. Come forward again. Without touching fingers to the ground if possible. Swing the back behind the back. Join your hands. Uttanasana. Chest on the thighs. Head down. Come right to standing. Arch back as you see fit. Come back home and engage the body and upper back muscles as you lean back. Forward fold, bend your knees, push your body into your legs, try to get your chest lower than knees, the face to the shins if your legs are perfectly straight. Left foot back. Kapyasana. Reach up and back, stretch. Come back down. Swing your right leg all the way up and back, feet like a dog. Come forward to your high plank. Lower down your chest to your hands. Right, so into upward facing dog. Back into all-encompassing. Left leg up. Step the foot between your hands. Pranayama again. Reach up and back. Come forward, belly on the sides. Swing your hands back over your head. Uttanasana. Seats directly over heels eventually. Come all the way up to standing. Reach up and back. Come back home. Oops. All right, next one. Then adding one more. Raise your arms up over the head. Come forward down, chest on the sides, Uttanasana. Bring the right foot right back into Kapayasana. Reach up and back. Come down. Swing your left leg all the way from back. Three-legged dog, but this time, take your right hand all the way back. So you can hold the inside of the right heel. If it's not possible, you can bring your hand somewhere along the leg. Doesn't have to be on the stepping on your your fingers to the heels, or even just bring your arm beside your body. So just try to get balance here. Your left leg up way high. And the pose, bring your right hand back down. From here, spring up into handstand and into chaturanga. Bring elbows into upward facing dog. Back into all-encompassing. Now the right leg up. Step the foot between the hands. Oops, actually, before you step your foot between your hands again, do it on this side. So bring your left hand back. You can take hold the inside of the left heel. Pull the right leg up even higher. If you can get your head on the ground, it's a little bit easier to balance because you have 3 points of, actually 4 points of contact if you count your hand underneath your foot. If it's on the ground, of course, do according to your condition. Maybe don't take the bind. It's all perfect. Now from here, bring the left hand back down beside your right. Bring the right foot back down. Kapayasana, reach up and back. Stretch. Open up the chest. While we do downward facing dogs to improve our back bends. Open up the shoulders. Come forward, belly on your sides, swing your hands behind the back. Join your feet back together. Uttanasana, balance the legs, adjust your humbleness. Come all the way to standing, reach up and back. Good. Go on back again. Reach back. Forward fold, belly on the sides. Bring your forehead down to your shins, your hands over your shoulders. Left foot back. Back knee down, reach up and back. Stretch again. Reach back as far as you can. Imagine your index fingers going over the back toes. Keep seeing yourself in the back to trying to attain. Eventually, the body will obey with constant practice and determination and adherence to goals. Now bring the hands back down. We'll do a different one this time. Swing the right leg all the way up and back. From here, you can either take your foot with your left hand and hold it, or you do partridge pose. It's a little bit more tricky. And it's for more open shoulder. Yeah, open shoulders. Take your foot. You can bring it forward. We'll to balance for this one. Release again. Press into your hands, come up, swing the knees with the right leg into handstand. Into chaturanga, into upward facing dog. Back into all-encompassing. Then the partridge or the other modification where you bend your left leg and you take hold of your foot with your right hand and pull it all the way up and back. You can take it with your right hand, your left hand. Go ahead, take that's like trying to get into full bow pose. Again, or flow of your joints. Too much. Keep trying. Take the pose, nothing left leg forward with 2 hands, drop down to the seat. Kapayasana. Push your lower back up and in, lift the chest, bring your arms all the way back. And then exit. So your hands behind the back, your belly to your sides, feet together, Uttanasana. Push your body against your legs, your forehead to your shins. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. Come back on and start. Go up and back again. Going down, Uttanasana. Lower your sides, head down. Now from here, swing the right leg back. Into Kapyasana. This time you can do any variation you like. Maybe a swan pose. Go push your foot into your lower arm, toes at the wrist. You're more flexible. You can push your thumb into the back of the knee. Wrap your fingers around the outside of the knee so you can get your foot guided to the head. Keep your seat low so you keep your balance. Eventually you can take your hand to your foot joins onto your head. And eventually you might be able to release your hands as your foot has firmly landed on the foot. Now back down here. From here, right into Vasisthasana. So it's going to bounce on your right hand, right foot, turn to your left. And any variation you like, maybe your knee, maybe your foot, maybe right into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Up from here, come back, go down on the forearms, come into forearm balance. Any variation you like. Yeah. Up from here, right leg up. Step the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and back, Kapyasana, stretch. Open up the heart in every sense. And again, do your variations, your swan or otherwise. If you have the swan, push your foot away from your shoulder. Think of a swan's neck. They don't have any big kinks or folds in the neck. Smooth curves. Or, again, you can take your foot to your head. Lean back. Just head to the back, perhaps. Eventually the foot and the head will come together. No attachment to results. See yourself in the pose. Offer it up. Release the foot. Right. The body comes forward onto your right leg. That foot comes into the right. Uttanasana, bow to the legs. Gesture of humility here. Come all the way up. Yourself a conduit for love and compassion and wisdom. Send it to all beings. You're serving others through your practice. Okay, one more. Raise arms up, overhead, arch back. And down to Uttanasana. Chest and thighs, head down. Left foot goes back. Kapyasana. And any variation you like. You can lean back, lift your seat a little bit, so you can get your hands all the way back. Then you might be able to take the foot. This leisure. Walk right from out to the edge of the mat. And here, rock back and forth. Push off the base of the toes. Lower down, come into your lizard. Any variation you like. If the bind, go do your bind. Fix your gaze and point at something like a lizard pushing deep. And here, release. Come back, up. Getting ready for Vasisthasana. You can spin to your right this time, you're standing on the left hand left foot. to come into your Vasisthasana right from here, with your right knee up, or your foot, or with the Dhanurasana. Yeah, release. Here, facing dog. Look from here. Any inversion you like, perhaps a headstand if you like. Sometimes a nice one is Nirlambasana. So your hands come all the way in front, come onto your fingertips, and come up. You keep your legs split if you need to, if it's a little bit easier to balance. Then you can bring your feet together. Creation like headstands. And still in the pose. Look down. Good. Now from here, we're going to go right into shoulder stand. There is an entry way to get to shoulder stand from down facing dog. Make sure you have no neck issues. So from here, you lower your forearms down, tuck your chin in, and roll all the way down. So, hold your breath as you try to get your shoulders down. Come into plow pose. Come into shoulder stand. If it's too much to do this, just do the normal entry into shoulder stand. Lotus to lotus, make your arm more one-pointed. You want to bring your hands to your knees, push your knees up higher than your hips. So you look more like shoulder stand, not plow pose. You can touch on the space to your eyebrows. Back down, your legs back down on your body, get a lotus, or Surpasana. You can even take your bind, your arms wrap around your legs, join your hands underneath your seat, or you do cloud pose or kind of yasana. From here, and release your lotus. Come down into bridge pose. We're going to go into couch. So come down one foot at a time. And then land on your feet, land on your toes. Don't bring heels down. You're going to leave them up anyways. Bring your heels together. Your toes are pointing out. Your feet are like a V. Then walk forward if you need to. So your elbows come right beside your heels. Lift, dig into your elbows. Lift your head and shoulders up off the ground. So you can tilt forward and bring your knees down. Your seat again lands on your heels. Allow the head to cop down, the top of the head. If you want, you keep holding onto your ankles or bring your arms in front of you, holding opposite elbows. Couch pose. Breathe very fast through the nose like a slipping dog. While we're here, bend your hands down, press into your toes, come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. And where you are, we're practicing slip back, jump to the other side. If you can't jump to the other side, just come down onto your back and come back into child's pose. So swing your legs around, bring your seats back down and come right through into cobra again. Into upward facing dog. Good. Now from here, swing your left leg up, step the foot between the hands, back down with your knee, Abhyasana again, one more time. Reach back, again, do your variation. Remember it from the first right side. Pulse. And during the time, we walk it out to the edge of the mat, rock back and forth, and then settle into the pulse. Pose. From here, just step the right foot into the left, Uttanasana. Any version you like, you can step on the heels of your hands on the heels. You can take the opposite arms, elbows, and pull them all the way down. Press your whole front of the body against your legs. Try to get your chest below the knees. Try to get your seat in line with your heels. Gesture of deep humility here, with the head down, the eyes downcast. Stay always in this humble mindset. Stay in the mindset of the servant, serving all beings, all the time. And through that, you're serving God. Up, stepping back, Uttanasana, or got back, come back home. Deep breath in. Hold the breath at the crown, imagining all the love in the body going up there and sending it out to all beings everywhere. Exhale back down to the heart and being established in divine unconditional. Seated position. Let's do lotus, Padmasana. The left foot in first, the right foot goes on top. Bring it up to your back. Behind the foot. If not, you just keep your hand behind your center of the back of the seat, or just grab onto your shirt, whatever you need to. Okay, so you take the bind, foot with your right hand, from behind, left hand, and you just form a fist and push the back of the fist against your outside of the right knee, or step on your hand with your knee. Your palm is facing down. Try to get your wrist to stay down. Push your lower back in. Lean against the arm that was behind you. So breathe. Turn to the right. The chest wide. Hold the right shoulder. Lean towards the right a little bit. Use your right hand if you need to guide your hand to the foot. So you take your left hand and you just pull your right hand and you pull it forward to the foot. That will get you into the spine more easily. And then rotate from the hips all the way up. Try to keep your right wrist down underneath your left knee. And then yes, helping to keep the hand down. Keep pulling on your foot, like trying to get your foot behind you. With not just the eyes turn, feel the whole the rotation of the spine starting way down low in the body. Move all the way up. Pose and Shavasana. Deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. So visualization exercise, just to promote more relaxation, just to promote surrender. From the right toes, inhale all the way up the leg to up the spine to the crown. Exhale back down, same path all the way down to the right toes. Feel everything sinking down along the path. On the left toes, inhale all the way up the left leg, up the spine to the ground. Exhale again, send. Breath back down to the toes, the left toes, everything in between just sinks. On the right fingertips, inhale up the right arm, right up the arm, the shoulder, up to the ground. Exhale back down, the head, down the shoulder, all the way down to the right fingertips. Release. Left hand, same thing. Into the left hand, the left arm, up, right to the crown. Right side down the head, down the neck, shoulder, release. From down the crown, you get down the right, the spine, down the right leg to the toes. Right side back up. Remove any residual tension you might have. On the crown, you get down the spine. Right. Right side up. On the solar plexus, your source of inner power. Inhale the inner power up to the leave it there as you exhale. You turn your attention back to the solar plexus, but the power goes up to the hands. From the fingers, from the toes, bring everything in as though you're being absorbing light and the best into the skin, right up the spine. Exhale, extend it down everywhere throughout the body, through the arms, the legs, but everywhere throughout the trunk, and of course up to all things as well. Share it. And the base is fine with the mouth. Good actions, good thoughts, and intentions. Keep attracting all the good karma by and bring that in your mind. Repeat yourself 3 times long sentence. I am firmly established in Yama and Niyama. Firmly established first and foremost. First one is these steps of Yama. Then the rest will just follow the steps from himself. Now, we have to see the position. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out all beings everywhere. And hope to see you soon.